Now we'll go ahead with filling up the data template file. This file will be having 6 sheets. The first page is main page, the other one are overview sheet, project definition, master data, project WBS element, network master, and network activity task. We are required to fill all these 6. Basically the information is to be captured in 4 sheets. Those are project definition, master data, project WBS element, network master, and network activity task. However, the first sheet is very important. Actually, we will be selecting our circle. We'll be selecting our circle in this sheet, and based on this our circle, the SSA drop down will be appearing in this cell. So presently I have selected Andhra Pradesh circle, and based on and all the SSAs of Andhra Pradesh circle are appearing in this drop down. So I will be selecting my SSA for which I am filling the data. One thing more, once I fill this SSA, it will automatically, some of the cells will automatically get updated. For example, this one and other cells of in other sheets also, which we can see here there are gray columns. So I have taken Guntur as my SSA. So we'll find this SSA as business area as Guntur in other sheets, in this. So we based on this information, the other sheets will automatically get updated. One thing more I would like to add is that we need not make any changes in all the columns which are gray in all the sheets. Please make it a point, don't change anything in all the columns which are already gray. So once I select an additional please do not delete, add, alter any new column from any of the sheet in the file during data filling. Otherwise it will make changes in other some information has been brought in the cells which will automatically change. So please don't change any of the column and don't delete, add, or alter. So next sheet is overview sheet. We can navigate to the concerned sheet from here also, or we can directly go to the sheet. So this has significance if we are navigating through this sheet. If we are going directly to the sheet, suppose in project definition I can go from here also as well as directly. So this sheet has this much of significance that we can navigate from this sheet also. So I am not going into details. Now I'll explain the project definition master data sheet. So this is the sheet which is required to capture all the estimates, that is number of estimates sanctioned in the SSA. Suppose we have sanctioned 50 number of estimates in our, so we will have 50 entries in this sheet, right? First entry will come in this cell, the second estimate it will come in the second cell, third will in this third one, and likewise. So we can see here in the second column we are giving the numbers. So for one project estimate there will be a single existing file number, and that will be marked as number 1 in the system when we go live. It will have some coding mask associated to it, but we once just to check whether that has been captured or not, we have this reference number when we see this project in the system after go live. So for each entry of the estimate they will have one corresponding number. Each entry, each estimate will have unique entry here. Then it will be numbered as 1. Then its descriptions, it is as good as what we give in the existing file. We are giving some subject estimate for installation of such and such exchange at so and so place. So that information we can capture in this column. However, this has the limitation of 40 characters. We can only give 40 characters in this column. However, in this cell itself, if our subject is more than 40 characters, we can have the additional information captured in this one. That means if your text is not coming fully in this cell, we can give the additional text in this column. So now the next column is for project start date. This is the start date of the project. It can be normally what we do, we have some start date ke we will be starting this project on such and such date and finishing it on such and such date. Suppose normally what we do is ki we have the target of completing all the installations by 31st March and we start our works. Some of the works are started in April, some in May. So that start date will come into this cell and the finish date will come in this cell. It can vary in 2 years also. So whatever is our start date and finish date, we have to fill accordingly in these cells. Now these columns are gray. As I have already told, we need not to change anything in these columns. Now the next column is person responsible column. This is normally the project definition. What has been decided, it will be the DGM of the concerned business line will be the person responsible to be filled here. Suppose if it is a FA project, we will have to select the DGM FA as the person responsible for this estimate. So accordingly entries are available. We can select the concerned entry and I think we can see here DGM planning FA. Since this is a consumer fixed assets, I have taken this template as for consumer fixed assets projects. So it will be the person responsible will be DGM equipment planning FA. Similarly for CM it will be DGM equipment planning CM, and for broadband it will be DGM equipment planning broadband. So we will select the concerned DGM in person responsible column here in project definition master data sheet. Right now, extra specification I have already told. If our information is, I am not able to capture my entire information in column number 2, then I can put the information in the additional information in this column. Okay. Now the next column is part of any EB project. Suppose sometimes we are doing some EB projects also, and sometimes we have to prepare the estimate on the basis of requirement received from some enterprise business input. So if this project has been prepared based on the requirement of any enterprise business requirement, then we have to select it as yes here, and then we have to fill the project code. That means ki either file number or something on based on which we have created this project. Normally we receive any requirement from the concerned section for doing the job. So we will be putting our information in this column, that file number, and accordingly some customer ID, customer number will be or customer info name. Here we have to capture the customer name for whom we are preparing this project, for whom we have prepared this project, right? Otherwise, if it is not a part of any EB project, it will be no we will be selecting no, and these columns will remain as vacant. We need not to fill these columns.